The banks are failing. Are we headed towards financial collapse?
Just wanted to get on and talk about the bank failures and the economy. So the first bank that failed, Silicone Valley Bank, was heavily invested in cryptocurrency and bonds that weren't worth anything. And the reason those assets weren't worth anything has to do with interest rates, but I don't want to belabor that point. The point is that the reason that bank failed is because they made bad decisions. The other bank failures that are happening are due to rich people emotions. Basically, people getting afraid and withdrawing their money. And the way that our system works is that nobody can ever withdraw their money en masse. Our system is a fractional reserve banking system, meaning that a bank only has to keep 10% of your money and can loan out 90% of your deposits. So when everybody comes to get their money, they don't actually have any of that money. It's all loaned out to other people. And this is how our system works all day long, every day, forever. It's always worked this way. The economy is no worse now than it was last year or the year before. It's just that the raising of interest rates makes it harder for people to take out credit. And the way that we do capitalism in this country actually requires debt. So all that the US Treasury does when they create money is they say, bank, I'm going to loan you $10 million. And the bank says, okay, I will pay you back that $10 million plus a percentage on top. Where is that percentage on top going to come from? Well, the answer is it doesn't exist. So the bank has to go out and find someone to make an extra deposit or do some sort of investment in order to make that money exist. This is why if all of the debts were paid off tomorrow, there would be no money in existence because there is a significant portion of that money that actually doesn't exist. The system assumes that people will always be in debt, and so that money will never have to get called in. But this also creates an interesting pressure over time so that you have to have more and more credit, more and more growth in order to cover the money that doesn't exist because of the very way that money is created. This is a fractional reserve banking system. Khan Academy has a very good explanation of this. Also, the first Zeitgeist film on YouTube has a good explanation. So what does this mean for you? Well, it's a very good time to be in a lot of debt because your debt is being devalued by inflation. So in a hyperinflationary scenario, you buy a house for $400,000. In 2 weeks, $400,000 is equivalent to $5. You go to work, you make $400,000 in 1 day, you pay off your house. This is a good time to own physical assets that can't be devalued. This is why a lot of rich people were buying real estate during the pandemic, not because they need to live in 17 houses, but because a house can't be devalued by hyperinflation. This is going to be a period of time where the rules are going to be rewritten. So I wouldn't be surprised if the rich people just rejigger everything to benefit them and not benefit us. I'm going to make a part 2 because I have more to say, but a very good book for this is Sacred Economics by Charles Eisenstein.